Hey, this is Rev, and this is How Fit Can You Get? Recap of week 3. We've got a pretty good weekend this week, trying to pick up a little bit more, trying to push just a little bit harder. You know, we want to try to continue to challenge the body, but not over-challenge it. Real quick rundown of week 3. We got 5 workouts in this past week. You know, the week before I got in 6, this one I only got in 5, but you know, you have to listen to your body. When you're working out and when you're training, one of the things you have to be careful of is not pushing too hard and understanding what the difference is between just mentally not wanting to do it and physically not wanting to do it. You know, sometimes you just got to make yourself do it when you're just kind of, it's a mental thing or it's an emotional thing. It's like, just don't want to. You know, then you just need to push a little bit harder, drive through, get the workout in. You usually always feel better after the workout anyway. But if you're actually, you know, your body is really tired, you're feeling bad, maybe you're feeling like you're beginning to come down with something, you're really draggy, then, you know, listen to your body. If you're really feeling off, it's better to take a day off, recoup, and then come back strong than it is to push through when you're not going to be real attentive and when you're more likely to injure or hurt yourself. Also, if you're coming down with something, you know, with this being the cold and flu season, you know, sometimes if you're dragging a little bit, sometimes it's better just to back up a day, let that body recoup a little bit and not drag it down. So that's what I did. I had one day where I felt, you know, really tired from not getting a lot of sleep for a couple of days and just feeling off. So I took a day out. So we got in 5 instead of 6, but that's fine. Still getting in those workouts. You know, still want to do something. On Thursday of last week, we did just a little short workout. Had to squeeze something in between the work that was going on and the clients I had coming in. So I got in about a 15-minute sustained alternating wave workout. You know, John Brookfield is a great guy. Got to train one-on-one with him and learn his system. That's a really great cardiovascular whole body kind of thing. So got that in on Thursday. Friday got a kettlebell whole body workout in. Got in 2 rounds of that. Took about 40 minutes or so. You know, really tried to kind of keep going, keep pushing a little bit, but not too hard. I just wanted to be challenging, but not over challenged. On Saturday, got in a TRX whole body, a whole body workout. Concentrating a lot on form. You know, with the TRX, form is, well, with anything, form is very important. You know, don't sacrifice form for repetitions or weight. Get that form down, everything else will come. So when you're working out, really pay attention to your form. Really make sure everything is locked in properly. Make sure that you're stabilized properly so that you're not going to hurt anything. Really concentrate on your form first. The rest of it will come. So on the TRX on Saturday, got a really good workout in, but really concentrated on form. Try to, you know, think about that all core all the time. Really think about that active plank being involved in all the exercises I was doing. On Monday, got rope pulls in. We got some extra pulls in this week, so got in 4 different positions of about 14 pulls each. So that was really good. And then I added in 1 extra new pull, which was from the push-up position, 3-point push-up position, and pulling facing away from the anchor point. That's pretty challenging. If you've just getting started, I wouldn't recommend going there. As you become more and more advanced and stronger, especially in your core, then I would say that's something good to try. But again, always be careful. Don't push too hard, too fast. Don't try to take on advanced exercises until you're ready for them. Make sure you've mastered the basics before you go on to more intermediate or advanced moves or exercises. And then on Wednesday, got in another kettlebell whole body workout. Got in 2 rounds, really concentrated on upping the weight just a little bit on some of the exercises, and really tried to stay metabolic in that first round. So tried not to take a very long break in between exercises, going from one exercise to the next, so that so it really kept that heart rate in that good training zone, and then kind of slowed up a little bit on that second round, but pushed through. So got in a good workout yesterday. As far as food goes this week, food's been about the same. Sweets are getting even less. I told you in the very beginning that for me, sweets is a challenge, and so, it's still a challenge, but been making a very conscious effort to try to eliminate them more and more, not to the point of where I'm feeling totally deprived, but just really making sure before I eat something sweet, do I really have to have it, or is it more of it's a habit, it's something I'm used to doing. And for some of y'all, that's the same thing. Sometimes we get in a habit, we have a sweet after a certain meal, or we have something sweet late at night. So, sometimes really think about it. Before you go get it, stop, think, okay, is this something I really, really want, or is this something that I'm just doing because it happens to be that time of night and I'm just used to doing it? So that's what I've kind of tried to do this week with the sweets, is think a little bit more, okay, am I really doing it because I really want something sweet, or am I doing it because it's just that time of the day and that's what I want? So, and I've been trying to replace sweets more, added in some bananas this week with my protein, with one of my protein shakes, so that I'm getting some of that sweetness, but I'm still getting good, healthy nutrition from the banana. It is sweet, it does have some sugar in it, but it's a lot healthier than eating like a piece of pie. So I've got that in, that's helped out some. So like I told you before, fruits are a good thing to add in, to substitute, to help you get some of that sweet taste without all the badness of getting that processed sweet in. As far as like the meats and stuff, some lean stew meat, some chicken, had some roast that my wife did with some herbs in it. She also did a different type of chicken, kind of almost like a chicken salad, that was really good. Had some peach or apricots in it. It was pretty neat. A little different flavor, something different that we haven't had before. Had a good healthy meatloaf. And then as far as like for the carbs going, I got the sweet potato cubes, the seasoned ones I talked about last week, some quinoa, and some quinoa with kale. If you haven't tried that, that's a really good grain to try. Of course, had some more rice with black beans, tomatoes, and peppers. I really like that. It's kind of spicy. It's better than just having rice by itself. Rice kind of gets boring sometimes. And then as far as the greens go, had spinach, some more mixed green salads, some green beans, and some homemade healthy style coleslaw. And again, got in the protein shakes, added the bananas in, and of course for healthy fats, still getting in some peanut butter, all natural peanut butter, some almonds, some mixed nuts for some of the healthy fats in. Of course there's a little olive oil that I use sometimes with some of the salad mixes, so some healthy fat from that. Only had a couple meals out this past week, so that was good. Really trying to pay attention to that. And then when I do eat out, trying to make good choices, but still allowing myself a little bit of a treat so that I don't get bored or feeling deprived. That's one thing you got to be careful of, is that you don't restrict your diet so much that you get so feeling of a deprived and so restricted that you just go off the deep end and blow it all the way out. And remember, if you do have a bad day, that's okay. Have a bad meal, get right back on track. Don't make a bad meal a bad day, and then a bad week, and then a bad month, and then you're 30 pounds heavier next year. Have a bad meal, you have a bad meal, get back up on the horse, keep riding, keep pushing. As far as the challenges go, being tired this week a little bit, not wanting to work out, I've already talked about that, as far as realizing whether that's just mentally not wanting to do it, or if it's a physical body thing. If it's a mental thing, suck it up, drive on. If it's a physical thing and you're physically tired and you're physically wore out, sometimes it's best just to back up and regroup a day, get back at it, hit it hard the next day. Breakfast is still a challenge as far as cooking wise goes, but keep working at it. One of the other challenges has been staying focused on the goal. It's 3 weeks in, and by now probably about half the people who set New Year's resolutions have already broken those resolutions, or have even quit trying to reach those resolutions. It's 3 weeks in, so one of the other challenges is just trying to stay focused on the goal. Still got a long way to go. We're 3 weeks in out of 52 weeks, so 49 more weeks to go. Just trying to stay focused. Don't think so far out, just get through today. Don't worry so much about weight. One of the things that I want you to be very careful of is not focus so much on the scale, but focus on how you're feeling. I'm not worried about weight loss, I'm thinking more about fat loss. So I know when I step on the scale, I'm probably not going to see that much active weight loss, and that's okay, because it's how fit can you get, not how much weight can you lose. If I just wanted to lose weight really quickly, I could manipulate my diet and do certain things to drop a lot of weight quickly, but it wouldn't necessarily be healthy, and I wouldn't necessarily be getting more fit. I would just be losing fat or losing weight and not necessarily fat. I want to make sure that what weight I am losing is fat and not muscle. So I'm trying to eat healthy so that I'm gaining muscle, but I'm losing fat. I want to change body composition more than I want to change body weight. And that's something I want you to pay attention to. Make sure you're really thinking about that body composition. Don't pay so much attention to the scale. Think more about how your clothes are fitting. Think more how you're feeling. Think more about your energy levels. Those are more important right now. Don't worry about that scale so much. Just keep doing the process. You'll get there. You know, last thing I want to leave you with is you got two choices. You can either make excuses or find solutions. You know, a lot of people are going to make excuses. Why I can't work out, why I can't do this, why I can't do that, I can't do this, that's too hard, that's too much, it's too far, I don't have the equipment. You know, if you got your body, you have equipment. So there's always a way to work out if you really want to do it. You know, so you have a choice. You can either continue to make excuses or you can find solutions. So that's your choice. What you're going to do today. Are you going to make excuses or are you going to find solutions? You're going to do one of the two. So for me, I'm going to try to keep trying to find those solutions. So until next time, keep working at it, keep pushing, and just see how fit you can get. Hey, I'm Rev, and here's another day. This is week 3, day 3. It's Saturday, so we're fixing to get started on a TRX suspension trainer workout. You know, it's Saturday. It's about 1 o'clock. I've already been up since about 5:30 this morning, trained some clients, and now it's time to get my training in. You know, sometimes it's hard to get your training in each and every day. Sometimes you just have to make it fit where it fits. Saturday is usually a day that we like to take off and relax a little bit, but you know, I've got a goal, and in order to hit that goal, I've got to put some time in. Sometimes when I don't want to put that time in, so let's get to it. I'm going to hit some TRX and see how fit we can get. Okay, so far we've done chest work, back work, leg work. So now we're going to hit a little bit of core. You know, core is very important in every exercise that you do. Whenever you're doing it, you want to make sure that your core is braced well. You see a lot of people in gyms that get that rocking motion going on and stuff. They let their hips drop or their back bow. You know, really need to work that core, really need to keep it strong. So we're going to do some TRX exercises for the core now. We're going to start with the TRX plank. We're going to do some probably TRX crunches, and then maybe some pendulums, and maybe finish out with some body saws. So you'll see a little different moves here and there. Let's go see what we can do. Okay, that was the body saw. Great core exercise. Really feel it, both front and back. Really intense on that lower part of your back and the posterior side of your core, the back side of your core. So that's more of an advanced core exercise. So if you're going to try that, wait till you get a little stronger. Don't try to jump right into it. Have to be really careful. With any exercise, you want to make sure that you consult your physician before you begin any vigorous exercise program. And make sure that you don't try to move too quickly into more advanced workouts until you've mastered the basics. Again, I've been involved in fitness since I was 13 years old. So I've done a lot of these exercises in the past, just trying to get reacclimated to them again. So some of the exercises I do are a little more advanced than what you may want to do if you're just starting out. If you're intermediate or more advanced, feel free to try some of the more advanced workout exercises, but just ease into them. Don't try to go all out. It's been a good workout. Heart rate's still up, still sweating, breathing a little heavy. So it was a good workout today, even though it's a Saturday. Still got a good workout in. So just keep at it, keep working at it, keep revving those goals, you know, reevaluate what you're looking to try to accomplish, make a plan, execute that plan, and then be vigilant in execution until you reach that next goal. Until next time, keep reaching for it, keep pushing, keep going, eat good, enjoy life, and see how fit you can get. Thank you.